Hello and welcome to another edition of ProtoMet Tries, and if you're wondering what that whirring and squeaking and grating noise is, it's my ceiling fan, which apparently decided it only wants to work on high. Apparently, if I try to set it to either the two lower settings, it doesn't want to work at all. Which is one other reason I need to get that replaced, on top of the chain for the light breaking off yesterday. So we're gonna have to deal with that making noise, because it's still summer, it's still fairly hot out, and what I'm having isn't gonna make it a whole lot cooler. Takis crisps. These are both spicy. I don't know what intensity this one is, because it doesn't have the temperature gauge, but this one is extreme. We got the Fuego and Blue Heat, which are roughly the same flavor-wise. Let's get to it. We're gonna start with the Fuego, because that's a basic Takis flavor. It's the flavor that made me fall in love with it. Now these are obviously Pringle-like. However, there aren't as many chips in here as in a Pringles tube. Or if there are, they've fallen to the side and have kind of fallen short. They come to about here. I'm not getting a super strong scent to it. There is a scent, but I can't quite place the scent. One side is barely covered, while the other is very covered. I'm going to put the very covered side on my tongue. Let's give these a shot. Also, the lid doesn't quite fit as snugly as on a Pringles. I think the flavor could be better. I think the processed potato doesn't quite work for the chili lime flavor of Takis Fuego compared to the corn chip. That having been said, it's not bad, but I can definitely say that I would prefer the regular Takis variety of Fuego over this. So then we move on to Blue Heat. Once again, it's only about up to here. Again, I'm not getting much of a strong flavor. Again, this side is not as covered as this side, but it's covered enough that both sides do look very blue. Almost to the point where you might think that they put blue food coloring in, but I can see some of the natural-ish potato starch look to it popping through here or there on the back. Let's give it a taste. Flavor side down. That will work better with the potato crisp taste to it. Definitely hotter. And whatever that blue taste that they had, I'm not quite sure. Nothing immediately springs to mind when I think of Blue Heat. But this one is absolutely better than the Fuego. lid seems to stay on a bit better. But I do kind of feel like the size of the tubes are artificially heightened to make them more closely resemble Pringles tubes, and it gives you the false illusion that there's more product in these. I'm not sure how the prices compare to Pringles. I can only hope that these are cheaper than Pringles, because you don't get as many chips and as many crisps. And it's very loud. It's distracting. But yeah, I'd say if you're interested in giving Takis Blue Heat a shot, the crisp version isn't bad, though I think the regular rolled tortilla chips is probably the best option, just because you get more in a bag than what's in here. And the Fuego is just disappointing in general. It's not bad, but it could be so much better. And now I'm gonna try both these at once. Usually with a Pringles bag, usually with a Pringles tube, I gotta eat a bunch before I gotta really reach down. But even having with only 2 chips missing, I really gotta reach down to get to some of these. Side goes first. Let's go with Fuego. I can be surprised with the Blue Heat. Let's go. I hope you guys can hear me over that. Because damn, it really likes to get noisy. And since it's right above the camera, I'm afraid that it's going to drown out my voice. And it's not like I can just make another video with these. So here's hoping all goes well. But yeah, having them together was fine, but it was just Fan distracted me from giving you a proper experience. I'm sorry. But yeah, give these a shot. The Blue Heat is more flavorful and fits the crisp paste a bit better than the Fuego, but the Fuego isn't bad. Give them a shot. They are also the Takis. The Blue Heat is absolutely hotter of the two, but they're not bad. So give them a shot, and until next time, I'm ProtoMet. See ya.